Hello and welcome. It's time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Williams. Scholes. Rosicki conceives a free kick for that. Scholes. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's let fly. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
That's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played.
Guys, please like and subscribe everybody my YouTube channel. Keep supporting, guys. Keep supporting everybody.
Well, hello and welcome for the season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams, very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. As you can see, we've already started here. Chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Guardiola. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Over to the left. Shifted it to the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play.
He's got away with one there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. they can clear their lines. Rodri. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No, that's been intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foden. And the shot's on here. He's found some space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Isak receives it in a good position here. Looking to play him in. He welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Saka. Palmer.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. He's gone for goal! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Watkins.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fernando Torres. Watkins. And he's quick to get it clear again. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. Happens, it's a game change.
And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it out wide. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Guardiola. And he's in on goal. Arsenal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Nice sequence of passes this. Knocks it into space. He can run onto that. Rodri. Scholes. Terrific header. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, what a mistake! He's in a great position here. There's no flag. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
The pass is intercepted. Rodri calmly anticipates. Great ball if he can get there. He's beaten the last man. Watkins! Now, who's going to be first to this? Great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Fernando Torres really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
It's Son Heung-min! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Across it goes. Scholes gets it away. Real chance!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
James. Ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful. Well, it is. These are nerves. The prospects are so great. The potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, the lethal Ruud van Nistelrooy, one of the great strikers that defined the generation.
English football in the early years of the 21st century was more or less his time and place.
Yeah, his hat-trick in early May certainly comes to mind. Give me any of those goals he scored that day, all great finishes.
And a week later, of course, his team had secured the title. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rice. Nicely weighted ball. Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Torres.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This is meeting expectations.
Van Dijk. To McAllister. Well seen. Saw that come.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. This looks promising. Pinches it off him. The pass is intercepted. He's in space and looking for options. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk. Adams. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in plenty of space here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Rice. And it's Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. It'll pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is...
And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne knocks it into space. Foden. And it's De Bruyne. That's a little off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fernando Torres tries to get it clear. And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irretrievable look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's a sharp pass. He's on it. Can he get away? Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That pass has been well intercepted. That's rather hopeful. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, perfectly measured that. Big chance! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration,
Voila. Things starting to look very comfortable.
yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Can he get it through? Shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Poorly directed kick to the keeper, he's given it away. Saka, it's a sharp little ball here. Szoboszlai plays it in. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's McAllister.
McAllister really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Foden! That was no routine save.
Foden is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters to make it matter now.
Saka is short. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, that's fabulous. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. Foden. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Saka plays it short. And here's Saka. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a good cross. Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Isak showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Haaland! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Palmer. And it's Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a and the shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Timber. Alexander-Arnold. Thinks one through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Getting this one clear. Saka. Alexander. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Arsenal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
In an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Second half gets on.
I think it'll be going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run, and it's been played through. He is through here. Goes for a shot. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A case now of complete control. Gabriel cuts it out.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Minutes played, and he's worked it through. Gabriel makes the interception. Nicely shaped ball, and he's just misjudged that one, and he's there to get it away. In. That was very necessary. Saka gets across and deals with it. Scholes. And that has put paid to that. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. It's Saka. Van Dijk. Pinches it off him. Palmer. Foden, looking for a runner. Smooths it through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And claimed it back swiftly. Tries to play it through. That's good vision. Raya needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Saka gets over and intercepts.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And it's Palmer. Can he get it through? It's a searching pass. This could be their final throw of the dice. Arsenal have their second corner now. Saka moves short. And he thumps it clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Foden, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's that. So that is it, the end of the road.
Entry tickets at hand.
So it is that time again. Special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The support voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he cuts out the supply. Chance here to counter. That's beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Drogba. And it's De Bruyne. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Drogba. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now, he's got space here. That has been cut short. Odegaard.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Saka. Right, Scholes. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's been caught on it. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Drogba! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Not the most accurate pass. Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Timber. And it's been given away. And this is Drogba. Can he finish? And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that pass isn't the best.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. This might spell and De Bruyne! Foden. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserve...
Odegaard. Rodri. Now, can they get him away? That looks a good ball through. Ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crossing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Owen! They've done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Isak is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Tries a shot! Chorus of approval here. It's really good play.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Chance! Decent enough try.
Drogba certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't.
Ah, he's given it away. Quick to react. Fletcher has created one goal already. Owen. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and a big chance! Isak! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely.
Isak. Shot a goal! It's it! And look at his joy! Is this not why he loves the game? Oh, that is tiny. It is a picture-book goal.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He won't be happy with that one. It's a sharp pass. Knocks it into space. Nicely aimed pass. Saka.
Oh, really well played.
He found the way through. Palmer receives it. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further.
There will be 5
No
minutes.
space, no problem. You just
Check, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the net. That's wonderful striking.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Floated through. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying. the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's got away. Can he get on the end of this? Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Played into the box. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? First quarter of an hour gone. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. João Cancelo gets it away, and he's quick to snatch it back. Scholes, just about within shooting range, and that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Foden.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
The ball goes in. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Palmer.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's ended up in no man's land. And there's the shot! No, not quite.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Casemiro. Manchester United finding their passes. And here's Garnacho. De Bruyne towing through the gears. Played into space. Adams makes the interception. Casemiro.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. Probing pass. Garnacho is in a really good position out wide.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Foden. What a throw in. Delivers with wit. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down with in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Scholes having a look.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Brilliant save. It was certainly dipping.
Oh, that was stunning. He judged that beautifully.
That has not gone well. Casemiro. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And it's Rice. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. That is good alertness. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Palmer. It's a searching pass. And he's there to clear it. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, really well played. He's shifting through the gears here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And claimed it back swiftly. Gabriel Jesus has found the net here, of course. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Foden. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Palmer. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the real chance! And he's there to get it away. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that was very necessary. Pass somewhat off target. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a
Everybody like and subscribe my YouTube channel, guys.
So we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but
Can he finish?